welcome to 8THIRSTY. I'm Jess.
I'm Sam. This is Glory. She's there somewhere. She's sleeping.
Oh, she's behind me. Hang on.
Oh, little Glory. Oh, it's tired.
so
It's a
cute.
tired life she's living at the moment. Do you know how long dogs are pregnant? You do, don't
Yes.
you?
I'm just trying to remember. 52 to something days?
Yeah, to 68 days.
It's not very long.
It's not very
It's
long.
very quick.
And you know what?
Build
I
the
hadn't
babies.
thought about it. I had not thought about it.
What?
How long it's going to take
Not long.
to grow puppies.
Not long.
And then when I Googled it this morning and I was like, hang on, is that right? 50-something days?
52 to 58 or something, depending on the breed. Yeah, it's pretty quick. They don't dilly-dally, these border collies.
So she's busy growing babies, hopefully.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Tiring.
You're going to be a grandma.
Oh my gosh, how cute. Okay, so now we're going to read Proverbs 12. 12
Yeah.
puppies.
12 puppies. 12 proverbs. What?
12 would be too many.
Well, yeah. Let's start with 9. She can have
I
9.
think 8 would be good because,
I can't even imagine having more than one at one time.
oh my gosh.
That was amazing just to have one.
Yeah, yeah.
How great is it to be a mum? All you mamas out there and all you girls that like sisterly get together with your other friends and mother their babies too. Isn't it a joy?
It is.
Ah, thank you God for making us girls.
It's messed up. Don't worry, I'm not being vain. Just
Samantha.
tidy.
Samantha's hair is like a mane.
Oh,
It's so glorious.
It's got a life of its own.
Have you got some things hiding in your hair?
I could well have. I did brush it this morning. Would you believe?
I couldn't hide anything in my hair. It would
Oh
be very
my gosh.
obvious to you.
Sometimes I do find things in there.
I've got a pencil in my hair today, actually. Anyway, Proverbs chapter 12.
Start us off.
Okay, I will. Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish.
A good man obtaineth favour of the Lord, but a man of wicked devices will he condemn.
A man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved.
A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones.
Oh my goodness, sit on that one for a while. The thoughts of the righteous are right, but the counsels of the wicked are deceit.
The words of the wicked are to lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them.
The wicked are overthrown and are not, but the house of the righteous shall stand.
A man shall be condemned according to his wisdom, but he...
Hang on a minute.
What?
A man shall be...
Commended. I said condemned. According to his wisdom. But he that is of a perverse heart shall be despised.
He that is despised and hath a servant is better than he that honoureth himself and lacketh bread.
A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel.
Wow. He that tilleth his land shall be satisfied with bread, but he that followeth vain persons is void of understanding.
The wicked desireth the net of evil men, but the root of the righteous yieldeth fruit.
The wicked is snared by the transgression of his lips, but the just shall come out of trouble.
A man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hands shall be rendered unto him.
The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise.
A fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man covereth shame.
He that speaketh truth sheweth forth righteousness, but a false witness deceit.
There is that speaketh like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health.
Beautiful. The lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment.
Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, but to the counselors of peace is joy.
There shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief.
Lying lips are abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight.
A prudent man concealeth knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaimeth foolishness.
The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute.
Heaviness in the heart of man maketh it stoop, but a good word maketh it glad.
The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them.
The slothful man roasteth not that which he took in hunting, but the substance of a diligent man is precious.
In the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof there is no death. The end.
That's a lot, isn't it? Wow.
The slothful man roasteth not that which he took. So he's just going around killing stuff.
Wow.
Is that what that means?
It seems to be that. You know,
Can't be bothered roasting it.
You know that story of Jacob and Esau?
Yep.
And Esau's come back after a big day.
Yep.
And he sells his birthright to Jacob.
For some red curry goat. Is that what it is? That's what I
Whatever
think
he's made, you know, he's like...
It's a stew, yeah.
You know, and it's just thinking that...
Yeah, in the moment.
Yeah, in the moment. You can allow yourself to do silly things in the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what that's talking about, isn't it?
Yeah, and from the little bit of studying I've done on hunting, it's enough because of recent. That's in a way, you know, we do our own butchering here on the farm, so in a way you're hunting. I mean, they're right there. But...
Yes, they're right there.
But if you just leave it there for hours,
terrible waste.
That is a terrible waste. It's a shame. It is a shame.
Yeah.
And it can apply to anything. You can go and harvest a lettuce.
Oh.
And then you don't have a lettuce after a few hours if you just leave it.
That is right.
Especially in Queensland.
Yeah.
Got to eat the lettuce, ladies.
Yeah.
Okay. Whosoever loveth instruction loveth knowledge. We're reading this a bit in Proverbs.
Yeah.
If you love wisdom, she'll love you.
Yep.
If you love knowledge and you apply it,
yep,
you'll be wise.
Wise people look for reproof.
Yeah.
If you hateth it, you're brutish. You're like a beast, like an animal.
A wild, brutish animal.
Yeah.
How about, I think it's skipping ahead a bit, but where it's talking about looking after animals, actually. I think, here we go. Is it, verse 10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. That's like the best you've got.
Oh my gosh.
Cruel.
The best part of them is still not good.
You know, back in the time of Proverbs, you know, people would have obviously not had tractors, right? They've got a beast in their field that they work alongside to till the soil and to harvest and all the bits and bobs. If you regardeth the life of your beast, that's a right way to live.
Yeah. Well, it's being a good steward.
That's right.
Because otherwise, if you're whipping it and being, you know, cruel, work harder, till faster, you know, animals don't want to be treated that way. No. It's horrible to see.
And if you think about it from the hunting point of view, which we just talked about as well, if you go out and you take the life of an animal and then you just leave it, like that's not a right way to live either. Like, do the right thing, finish what you've done, make use of it.
Yeah.
You know, being a good steward is actually something that you learn a lot if you get back to basics of living.
This is a very homesteading kind of chapter, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're now
fruiting.
Yeah, the righteous are yielding fruit. Satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth. The work of a man's hands, really. What you do is coming back to you.
Yeah. That's powerful. It does make you think, what have I actually been doing with my hands? Just recently, the girls and I, so my two daughters, who are hard to remember their ages, I think 14 and 11. Anyway, beautiful. I'm very blessed to have kiddies. And we've been spending more time in the garden, us girls. And it's amazing how much you can get done when you think of it as the blessing of being able to grow food. And you get out there and you are a good steward and you realize there's so much potential here. It just brings so much joy. God is so, He's so kind in giving us so many opportunities, right? And then it makes you think, when you're talking about yielding good fruit, it makes you think of your garden, doesn't it? As in the natural, so in the spiritual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
It is great. And this is beautiful weather at the moment to be outside, isn't it? Chilly nights, chilly mornings, but beautiful sunshiny, warm days.
Yeah, it's lovely. But even if it wasn't, we should still
You're right.
steward well and not be slothful.
You're right.
So there's another slothful here.
Shall be the hand of the diligent shall bear rule. That means you'll do what you should be doing. You'll be under authority, right?
Okay.
But the slothful shall be under tribute.
What does that mean?
So that's like you're a slave if you're under tribute.
Okay. I don't know enough about that word.
I think that's what it means. Let us know. There are many people out there watching who can tell us.
How about 25? Heaviness in the heart of a man, make it stoop. I haven't heard that word for a while. That's stooping, isn't it?
Yeah, that makes me think of the verses from yesterday or the day before, where the foolish son is is heaviness to his mother.
Yeah. But a good word maketh it glad. The heart glad. Wow. The substance of a diligent man is precious.
It'd be really good to go back through these Proverbs chapters, because this one, the one yesterday I think it was talking a lot about lips.
Okay. Yep.
So they do tend to have their own little.
Are you talking about the
themes in
lying
each
lips
one.
here?
No, the previous one where it was like maybe it was the day before.
Yeah.
Where it was like really hard to say all the words.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, wow. There's so much in here, and we're just scraping the tiniest parts. Wow. That's all I can say, especially because of the continual reminders you get about your daily life. What's coming out of our mouth, what's in our mind, who we're hanging around with, what we're reading.
What we're doing with our hands.
That's right. And what we're thinking. What's our focus for the future? Because that determines your steps.
That's true. Yeah, where are we going at the end?
Yeah. Wow. Well,
in the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof there is no death.
In the way of righteousness there is life. There is life. Right living. That's interesting, isn't it? Well, on that note, let's have a day full of right living and what else?
Working with our hands.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us.
What are you going to do now, Sam? How are you going to work with your hands?
Well, I'm preparing to open a little clinic. So I've got some admin work to do.
Yes.
And some decoration preparation.
Sounds
Painting,
like a proverb.
stuff like that. So
That's exciting.
just trying to get organised. Organise my household so that it's not going to be a mess when I'm doing those other things.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's being a good steward of your days. Nice one, Sam.
Do you know we've got some regular viewers in Germany?
Do we?
Yeah. So, hi to you. I'd love to know what your name is. I always love the German names.
What's
They're
one
so
of the
cute.
German names that you just love so much?
Is Heike one?
Heike.
Yeah.
I like
I know
to
a lady
hike.
called that.
Heike. Do you actually pronounce it like that?
Heike.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
I know a Hilda.
A Hilda, that's a cute name.
She's sweet. I've met a Helga.
Helga's a beautiful name.
Helga. Why are there so many with H? It's
Maybe they
amazing.
love it.
Yeah. That's really cool. Actually, I've never wanted to travel, but that is one place that if I went somewhere, I had thought about that as a
Really?
kid. Yeah.
What appeals to you about that?
I actually don't even know.
I think people there, this is how I think of them. They're very athletic. They're blonde. They're tanned.
Right.
They're strong. They care about their physical health.
Yeah.
They climb mountains. They go yodeling. Maybe that's Austria. They like sausages
You love sausages. A good sausage.
and beer.
Right.
That's what they do there, isn't it?
Yodeling would be fun.
I agree. Like
Even if
climbing.
it's not in German. But imagine the acoustics of being up on a mountaintop
I know.
and getting out a good song.
Fresh air, mountain air.
Cheese, butter, sauerkraut.
Yeah,
It's definitely
sauerkraut. Yeah.
Is it like dairy? Lots of dairy.
I don't know.
Pastries?
German?
I don't know. See, I'm very...
Bread. There's always German bakehouses around.
Oh,
like there's a
that's
German bread.
true.
Strudel. Is that German?
Strudels. Could be. Wow. Well, I suppose it's like people trying to guess what our life in Australia is like.
I bet they don't have Monstera deliciosa fruit in Germany.
I think it'd be too cold.
Too cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there would be other special things there. Edelweiss.
Oh, is that German?
I don't know.
Edelweiss.
Maybe we're
That's
just...
from The Sound of Music. Weren't they
know.
Austrian? We don't know.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you don't know, but then you actually accidentally do know. Like, we don't ride kangaroos. But I have heard that,
don't tell them that.
I have heard that people think that that's a thing, right?
You know, sadly, what we do with kangaroos is run into them. That's the most...
Oh, hi. Who are you? No, that kind of running in.
Don't we? We're on the road.
On the road. Well, there's areas where there is a lot of them.
That's probably the most interaction we have with kangaroos and wallabies, sadly.
Wow. I really do think it's where you are. Because when we were in New South Wales, there was a lot more kangaroos. There really
true.
isn't that many around.
They seem to be a
this
bit more
position.
chilled out here. Like if you're driving along, they'll just kind of sit on the side of the road
watch
and
you.
wait.
Yeah, they're being patient.
We saw a giant kangaroo in Pomona the other day. Like
Did you?
one of those giant muscly ones that you see in those videos where
yeah.
they're like having a fight with a dog or something like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't walk past that, I said to Darren. If I
Really?
was outside, I'm not walking past that kangaroo.
Wow.
Lucky we're in the car driving.
You got to look at a kangaroo and think, God created that.
God created it.
Amazing.
But
I was
it's
going
a
to say
jumping
amazing.
machine, like a...
How? Like the dynamics and the biomechanics of building a machine like a kangaroo.
Yeah.
That big tail and you see them
Massive.
jump.
Like,
Oh my goodness.
like this one, I don't know how tall they get, do you?
Pretty tall. They can get really tall. But they start off this big like a jelly bean inside. Anyway, this is not about
We've
kangaroos.
degenerated and we've gone from talking about Germany to talking about Australia. We'd love to know like where you guys are from that are watching us.
Yeah, it would be great.
Tell us your name. Tell us where you're from.
Yeah, tell us what you're reading in the Bible apart from Proverbs. Thanks for joining us.
See you tomorrow for Proverbs number 13.
Oh my goodness, we're going live.
Hang on, what?
Yes.
Oh, we're live tomorrow.
Yeah.
Lucky we remembered
Please
that.
join us. You never know. We might even see some kangaroos.
Oh,
on a
if you're in
kangaroo
Germany,
hunt.
I don't know what time it is. I know that it's 11:30 p.m. in London
Right?
when we're going live tomorrow at 8:30.
Right. I know that New Zealand's ahead of time by about 4 hours or 5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we
See
would
what
love
happens.
to see you live.
And if
tomorrow.
no one joins us, we'll still be doing it anyway.
That's right,
You can watch back
exactly.
in the recording.
Awesome. So feel free to connect with us if you're going to join us tomorrow. Type in something. We'd love your interaction. Have a blessed day today.
Bye.